This week, the red and blue pilots head off to the Death Star. All right, on this next shot, the red leader and blue leader fly off and go into their respective trench runs. And I'm going to start off with, once again, I just took the emissive texture that is the engine, and it's at 200 here. And let's go over here to the texture. We're starting off at 200, and then as they take off, the engines bloom to 400 to make it look like they're revving up their engines as they fly off into their respective trenches. Now, as you can see, purple Death Star, you know the story there. If you've been following, my organizational skills suck. But as we come over here, these fly-offs are pretty simple. I didn't have them follow a path. I just did a couple of keyframes, move the camera with a couple of keyframes, and move their X-wings with a couple of keyframes. And as they fly off, they go closer together and then veer off away from each other. Now, I did that over here by using the graph editor. And if you look, I'm starting to play with the graph editor. Each keyframe, if you see, each side is stretched out to make the move smoother and more dynamic, which is something to play with. If I do, let's say this, I'm going to bring this one way in and let's see what it does for, let's just do something funky. So I brought that way in, and then look what it does to the X-Wing. Actually, that one didn't seem to do so much. Let's do something crazy and grab that and bring that way out of the way. So this is sort of the twisting of the left X-Wing there. So you can see that graph editor doing a giant twist. You can grab these, and you can just, one of the things to do is to play with these and see what happens when you play with them. So look at the difference in that fly off of that left X-Wing. But that's it. A couple keyframes, and my X-Wings are headed off towards the trenches. Next week, we finally get into the trench that started it all. And I'll show you how I made a docking bay. I'll see you then.